Hello guys, Mr. Silk. I want to tell you that you are good enough. Most of the time, you are good enough. You see, when we select women, we want that woman to be really attractive physically. She want to have this pretty eyes, pretty face, good looking body, and then we, like her. We want to be with her. We want to date her and attract her. And it's so easy for you as a man to feel like you have to be the same. Like when she look at you, she have to, in some way feel the same as you do in order to get that balance, in order to get her want to be with you. But the truth is, it doesn't work that way. And I want to tell men out there that the thing you have to focus on is to be good when you are with women, to be good making them feel good. You see, it's more about how she feels when she's with you than how she look at you in the beginning. Now, I'm not saying that look don't have any importance. I'm not saying that. It does have some importance, but I can tell you, when I have boot camps and it coming 10 people to me on those boot camps, then I can tell you that basically 9 out of 10 have the looks good enough to attract anyone. Basically, 9 out of 10. And that is a lot. So, but when I look at the reality out there, maybe it's like 8 out of 10 guys that feel like they are not good enough to attract women that are beautiful. They feel like they don't look good enough, they don't earn good enough, they're just not fresh enough to be able to match the attractiveness level they feel towards reasonable attractive women. So that affects self-esteem a lot. And of course, it's very easy to not be able to approach women. It's very easy to not being able to pull any kind of trigger to date and attract women when you feel like that. But I don't want to give you advices that is not linked to the reality. But I'm telling you, the reality is most guys are not that attractive towards women holistically, because that attraction have to be built up with time when you are with them. So forget about the idea that you need to have a slim, musculous body, like you see on YouTube, influencers have, like Mike Thurston, if you know who that is, but those that go into the gym every day, basically, they build up their body, having the six-pack, big biceps, and people that seems to live like a prince lifestyle, living in Dubai, having all sorts of nice cars, nice clothing, and so on. Forget about that. You don't need that. But you need to be able to make women feel good when you are with them. So many times I even have seen women, for example, I'll give you one example. There was one really beautiful girl that really liked guys that didn't have any, belly. They don't have a belly. She liked guys that have a slim stomach, almost like a six-pack stomach. And I was like, okay, she was a friend of mine. And then she met a guy, and this is I've seen this example over and over again. So this is just one of super many examples, but yeah, just telling you one of very many. She met the guy that made her feel really good in conversations, yeah. And what happened was that she was all over him so much that the stomach that he had, which was quite big, was something that was the cutest thing for her. I mean, she went from not liking big stomachs to liking that particular stomach and find it very cozy to hug, very cozy to lay on. She just loved that stomach because it was his stomach. You see? And that is just one example of so many other traits that women would like maximally if she likes you as a person and she like being with you. She feel good being with you. Then most of the things that you thought would bring you down when it comes to attractive women can actually be a benefit instead if you made her feel good when she's with you. I don't know how to explain this even more, but the point is, you don't have to be as good as you think you have to be in order to attract women. You don't. You just have to be pretty average, having a really good hygiene, and then going out there and start talking with women in the real way, in the authentic way, being real you, having good intentions, and of course, being a great listener. That is what you need to do. You need to focus on the right area from here on, the area of creating emotional connection. You do that and you will be very successful. I have no doubt. And finally, we as men, if we applying those ideas, can balance the attractiveness level between men and women. Because now it seems to me that women are a lot more attractive towards men than the opposite. You see, so we have a bunch of men that are so attracted towards women around, while the women are not that attracted to the men around. And they're always thinking about meeting this number one guy. They're going to sweep her feet, or how, I think that's how you say it in English. Anyway, they're going to take her by storm. But the truth is, if you are a person that can communicate with women in the right way and making the conversation about her and making her express her ideas, expressing herself, you become the man that actually taking her by storm. Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video and I see you in the next one.